Alright, so we're going to begin this by basically starting a sketch. We want to create a character that we would end up animating. So we're going to start with something really basic, just a basic character sketch, something that anyone can do. We're doing this on paper because we know that some people may not be so accustomed to working on a tablet yet. So we work through the paper, we scan it, and then do our inking and finishing touches on a system. Yep. So when you're designing your character, it basically depends on what you want, what idea you have of a character. We're going to basically be working with, if you want to work with a male character or a female character, that's totally up to you. We're going to try to make this character as simple as possible so you can follow up. And yeah. When I design my own characters, I don't necessarily start with a totally stick figure. Some people just do the whole stick figure thing, and yeah, but I like to see some shape, some form, I just basically like to see my character out from the start, which is kind of weird, but it's just how I learned, I guess. But of course, you can start with a total stick figure and develop your character from that stick figure. So here is the sketch of the character we're going to be working with today, and I hope you're following. You could either just do a circle guy with hands, the stick figure thing. You could go with the stick figure guy and make your own character. But I'm guessing this is quite simple, so I think you can also hop on this and let's do this together and see how far we can go. So picking your character is, you could either use, you could also use references for designing a character. Yeah, there are a lot of references online. You could jump online, get some references and see which design works for you. But also, if you could just go head on and design any kind of character, you could also do that, and yeah. So I have the first sketch of my character, and we're going to go ahead to do the profile view and try to make a basic chart of what my character would look like at other views. If you're not sure about the measurement of your character, to get the correct measurement of the profile view and the front view and the side view, you could always use lines. Lines always work, they're always good, but I'm not using lines right now, but you could always go with lines, and that would make your work easier. Yeah, it will make your work easier. Yep. Okay, so we have a profile view, the front, the 3/4 view, the profile view, and I think I'm also going to work on the front view. and a back view, just for you to get a glimpse of the entire character design process. Yeah. So right now I'm trying to basically create a cute kind of character, but still simple at the same time. Simple and cute. I mean, you may, for those of you who already have experience drawing and can already produce, a thing or two when it comes to character designing, you could decide on what kind of character you want. I mean, based on the character's appearances. I'm going for cute, but you could go for something else. You could go for serious, you could go for stern, and all that. Yep. Okay. The inspiration for the character, well, right now my head is empty as far. I'm not sure where I'm getting the inspiration from right now, honestly. I just want to do something, like I said, I want to just create something cute, a cute, simple character, cute and simple. So I guess I can say that my character is cute and simple right now, and that's the feeling I'm getting, and that's what I want to create, and so I'm creating it. My character style is influenced by my recent watchings, which is anime. Yay! So when designing a character to animate, it shouldn't be so complex. I mean, it's not that you can't animate a complex character, you can animate a complex character, but if you're looking to do something that will not take too much of your time and something that you could animate with ease, you should most definitely work with simpler shapes, shapes that are easy to get along with when you are animating, with circles, squares, I guess. Don't make your character too boxy, but still, I mean, it basically depends, but just know that however complex your character is determines how fast or how slow your animation process would be. So yeah. So right now we're just basically designing the character. When you want to animate the character, yeah, you can design whatever character you want, but when you want to animate, we're making it simple, so as you can also design a simple character. But when I want to animate it, I guess I may still tweak some things and make it even look more simpler. But since this is a character design, I'm just going to do what I feel I should, making it simple so you can follow up. Yes, and once we're done with the sketches, we go straight up, put it into, scan it into PC, and then put it into software and start with the inking. That's when my tab comes in. Okay, so now I'm almost done with the front view of the character. Almost done with it, and I can't wait to finish it. So also, one reason I just basically like sketching my full character without going through the stickman process most times is because once I get a sketch, it's just easier for me to, I'm not thinking through again once I start inking, I just go straight on. But if you talk about maybe you're trying to get the measurement of your character, trying to get proper anatomy and stuff like that, using more rougher sketches and stick shapes is also very handy. Yes, very handy when it comes to that. Yeah, I don't have an eraser with me, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't erase. Please, when you make a mistake, erase if you can. I mean, there are some people that would say, yeah, you shouldn't erase, but I don't know, I'm not for that. When you make a mistake, just make sure you erase. I don't have an eraser because there's no eraser close by. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I haven't made, since this is the sketch anyway, so I don't have to bother too much because I could still make a whole lot of corrections here and there. So now I can boldly say I'm done with my sketch and my basic character profile chart. Yeah, we have the 3/4 view, the profile, the back view, and the front view. And we're not animating everything, no. We're just going to pick one, which is most likely the profile view to animate since it's going to be a work cycle. And now we can go to the inking and finishing up of my little character. If you do not have a scanner to scan your drawing or your sketch into your PC to continue, you could use your phone to take a picture. And I think there's a scanner app. There's a scanner app on phones these days. You could just use that to take a picture and send it to your PC. Or you could, if you're using your Android, if you want to use your Android to do the drawing, because there are also some really cool Android apps that could enable you to design a character. So you could snap the picture, put it on your phone, and take off from there, start your inking process, or you still send it to your system and do the same thing. Basically the same thing. Yeah. All right, so we're done with our character design. I hope you enjoyed creating your own character from scratch to finish. And of course, you can always go over the process again, go back, watch the process over again, and recreate till you are satisfied. The most important thing is that you are satisfied with your creation. Now we'll be going over to the next lesson, which will be animating a work cycle. See you there.